So I think we're through majority of the rain, which means it's now going to come a thunderstorm, but it is too wet to work anywhere else. And the pond I got to move this machine to has probably got water in it now. So tell by the water flowing in, we've had a fair amount of rain. I don't know how much, but I'm going to take the excavator, since this is my place, and if I make a mess of it, it's really not going to hurt much. It'll dry out and I can fix it back when it dries out. But I'm going to go over there and start taking some more of those pine trees down. I'm probably going to have to cut them up over there because, as you can tell, this is a swampy mess now. So let's go drop a few more trees down and make some more progress. What else can we do today? Let's take a couple more trees down here. Well, I can't say a couple more. I guess it'll be the first one for today. It is very wet over here. But once I kind of get in here to where these trees are, get it tore up, it should kind of, if it's ground that hasn't been disturbed, it's normally not terrible. If it's disturbed ground, when it normally just becomes a mess. Which today's problem is going to be stay put. Because this stuff is like slime when it's wet. But I don't know how long this machine's going to be gone for. Most likely, right now, this one is going to be gone for 2 or 3 months. That cuts into my playtime here at the farm, so I'm going to take advantage of it being wet and get some more stuff down. Knock the hydraulic line off on the boom here. To cut everything up here, just because I can't even walk down there, it's so dang muddy. I was going to be able to drag a few down and cut them up tomorrow. Maybe it would dry out some, but I can see right now, after about 2 more trees, I'm not going to have any room to work. So I'll have to go get on the old chainsaw and scoop some, cut some trees up, clean everything up. Fall over. This stumper's actually tearing the trees up pretty bad, so I don't know if I'm going to keep using it. Timber! Just so many trees that they keep getting hung up in. This one around, it should fall. There we go. Timber! Alright, so I'm going to have to leave this one right here. Go ahead and take this other one down and then drag them both out right here where I'm at. If not, I'm not going to have any room to work. get this one down, we'll go ahead and drag these both out. Get the old chainsaw fired up and cut some trees. Let's see how well this is gonna work. I put the bucket back on. Go ahead and see if I can't take this one down. But I need it to go like to my left. Well, I guess it's gonna go right there. I don't suppose it's gonna hurt much. All that has to come down anyways. Big timber. Now we're making a mess. These trees just have massive root balls on them. I guess just being in all that loose dirt, maybe. Just kind of pick it up, toss it around a little bit. Most of the dirt comes off, but I can barely pick the tree up. Get back up here on more solid ground. I'm in an old stump hole. See if I can't drag both of these over here where I can cut them up without being complete liquid goop. That'll keep me out of the mud for some of it. Go ahead and drag this one out. Then on the next ones, I'll have a little more room to work. Possibly. Maybe. Alright, we're going down the hill here eventually. I feel it. Leave those, I'm gonna leave those right there. All right, I'm gonna go grab the chainsaw and come back and cut this stuff up. Let's see what's on the menu for lunch today. We got a Factor meal, we got pork tenderloin with red pepper cauliflower mash and roasted squash. So looks like the old job site microwave is going to save the day again. Let's heat this up real quick. Lunch is ready. Look at that. That looks delicious. So it's an absolute beautiful day today. So I'm gonna enjoy my lunch here outside today. With the Factor meals, you can order them directly online. 35 plus different meals to choose from. Keto, Calorie Smart, vegan, chef's choice is what I always choose. And they are delivered directly to your doorstep. I get home from work, put them in the refrigerator, and I have lunches or dinners for the next week or so. Convenience is what seals the deal for me. Is, you know, last thing on my mind is, you know, thinking about what I want to make a lunch for at 11 o'clock at night the day before work, and or getting up at 5:30, 6 o'clock the day of and packing something for lunch. I can grab this out of the refrigerator, throw it in the cooler, and keep it cool all day long until it's lunchtime. Throw it in the microwave and I'm good to go. So if you want to eat and enjoy these meals just like me, you need to head over to factor75.com. You can use promo code 50LetsDig for your 50% off your first order there. That is factor75.com. Use promo code 50LetsDig for 50% off your order. I will put a link in the description and a link here in the video. Enjoy. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and say that that was not very fun. Chainsawing in that goopy mud. I might be second guessing my decision to knock more trees down, but we're in it now. We are committed now. I keep the sweat out of my eyes so I can see what I'm doing. I've got two really big pine trees pretty close together here, and I don't know if you can see that one right over there, but it's a really big dead one leading back this way. So I'm going to try something. I don't know if it's going to work, but I want to take both of these trees, push them over at the same time, and knock down that big dead one, so I don't have to worry about it falling on me while I'm sitting over here knocking other trees down. You know, the vibrations, it's pretty dead, and it is leaning badly this way. So if I can at least hit it and at least knock it in half, I'll be pretty happy with that. So It's gonna take a minute to get this dug up here. This is a lot of roots around these trees. I do like how dry that dirt is though. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and dig really well over here too. See if I can't move this brush so it doesn't get buried in dirt. This pond kind of being hidden in the woods, and I wish there was a way to fix it without redoing the dam, but unfortunately all these trees do have to come out. There's just no way to redo this, and plus I'm making the pond like twice as big too, so, but this is just a little bit of pre-work before, you know, I have no idea when I'm going to get time to actually redo this thing. But hey, every little bit starts and helps, right? Definitely have to start somewhere. Enough, but let's see. It's gonna go. I'm gonna set the camera up outside because this is gonna be pretty. See what happens. At least this one's falling down. Is that one going too? Or are we even gonna hit the dead tree? I don't know. I think we got it. Oh, we got it. Well, we got half of it. I knocked the top out of it. That's at least what I wanted to accomplish.